everybody, I am Susan Thomas. I'm a health and fitness coach. I help women to reach their weight loss goals, to manage their depression, and grow their faith so they can live a God-led, joyful life. And truly enjoy living and truly be who they want to be and be the best versions of themselves. And today I want to talk a little to you about what being the best version of myself really means to me. I was just listening to a Shaun T podcast, Trust and Believe, and he mentioned that we throw the words be a better version of you around a lot, and many of us really don't take the time to define what those words mean to us. Now, my definition of it may be different for you. It's something you have to take the time to figure out on your own. But to me, this means doing everything in my power to be the kind of mom that's going to raise my children to be emotionally and physically strong, to be spiritually strong as well. For me, that means figuring out how we can mesh well as a family and trying to minimize all the yelling and all the stuff that comes along with raising little ones. Trying to minimize the negatives and really maximize the time we get to spend together as a family and making good memories. So that's what being a better mom to me is. To me, it also means modeling the behavior I want them themselves to pick up and do. Because if I tell them they need to do something and I don't do it myself, why would they listen to me? Being a better version of me also means trying to be a better wife. I'm not saying, I don't think my husband would tell me I'm a bad wife. In fact, he thinks that I undersell myself a lot. But, so for me, being a better wife might mean believing in myself some more so that I'm not always down talking myself to my husband, and he absolutely hates it when I do that, when I insult myself. And it's something that I'm constantly working on because I do struggle with depression, and when that pops up, it's my depression talking. And it's taking me a lot of work to get to where I am, where I can be confident in myself and how I look. So it took me a lot of work to get here. And I know this is not an overnight journey. And I know he's with me every step of the way, and he helps me to see when I'm doing this too much. And lately I've been doing it a little bit too much. Step up and really get a hold of, get a hang of. To me, this also means just being the best version of myself for myself. What do I mean by that? I mean, I need to be able to look in the mirror and be happy with who I see. I need to be happy with how I look. I need to be able to feel physically like I am healthy. I need to be making food choices so that I'm not making myself sick and miserable. For me, that means working out. I strive for 7 days a week, but it usually only happens 5 days a week, and that's fine. Striving to work out regularly because I know that helps me feel good. It helps me to manage my depression. It helps me to stay healthy. And so for me, being the best version of myself really forces me to sit down, think about where am I lacking that if I were to improve, would improve how I feel about me, would improve my performance as a mother, wife, daughter, friend. And I go to work on that because I want to be the best version of myself so I can love more, care more, and give more to everybody else. If I'm taking care of myself and constantly improving myself and accepting that I'm never going to be perfect, but I'm always a work in progress, then I'm going to have so much more to give everybody else, especially my family. That's what being a better version of myself each and every day really means to me. And yes, I do backslide sometimes. That's part of the journey. But also part of the journey is when you're backsliding, picking yourself back up and getting back on track and moving forward again. I hope this has helped you. I encourage you to really think about what being a better version of yourself means to you. What would that mean to you to constantly trying to strive for that better version of you? What do you need to do to achieve that? sincerely ask yourself these questions. It's how you're going to find your passion, it's how you're going to find your purpose, and it's how you're going to learn how to develop your happiness skill. If you have any questions at all about this, at Susan Thomas 30 at SusanThomasJoyfulLiving.com, or send me a Facebook message, and I'd be happy to schedule a time to talk with you about this and how to do this for you, finding that definition, and just helping you on your own journey. I hope you have a happy and wonderful, blessed week. If my phone will disconnect.